Good morning, Spartans. Today is your last day of Illustrator and the last day of the semester. And this is your final. It's known as the Idiom T-shirt design final. And you're going to use up most of the period to complete it. So in your project design, you have to include the following. In terms of colors, you have to have 3 to 6. No less and no more. No more, no less. It's got to stay within that range. You will also need the idiom, okay, stated somewhere in that design. You're going to turn in 2 files to me. One will be the design that you do in Illustrator, and of course you're going to send it as a JPEG. The other will be a design that you're going to send to me that shows a picture of a guy with a white t-shirt. You're going to use that picture, and it's called a mock-up. So you're going to show me what your design looks like on someone who wears a t-shirt, who's wearing a t-shirt. So you'll see how to do those 2 things in my videos, or in this one video. So here are the names of the 2 files. So the Illustrator file is Idiom Design, and the PS file is called T-shirt Mockup. Don't forget, 2 different files. The design element should be where you incorporate your text with a photo, and you're going to be using type on a path and image trace as your showing those techniques. Okay? I want you to have fun with this. It should be fun. So an idiom basically is just an expression that's been passed down over the years. And we're going to be using these, and you're going to be designing literal pictures to mean an expression. So apple of my eye, what does that mean? Someone who is cherished above all others. Okay? So a mother might say about her daughter, she is the apple of my eye. Okay, I'm going to use, where was it? Dog days of summer. Just happens to mean that it's the hottest days of summer. Makes you really, really tired, kind of like the way dogs look when it's really hot out. Okay, so I'm going to start by typing in dogs. So you're going to literally find a picture that's within that idiom. Don't use previously altered pictures from Photoshop. Okay, so let's see. I like this one, so I'm going to use this one, and I'm going to save image as, because we're going to place it. So happy dog on my desktop, save. I'm also going to find one of a hot sun. So you might have to use 2 pictures. And looks good. Use that one. Copy image. No, sorry. Save image as hot sun. See, it's already named for me. And save. Okay. So I think I can get out of there. I'm going to go into Illustrator. And the size of this is going to be 10 inches by 10 inches, because that's a good size for t-shirts. D. Jones, you're going to do your first initial last name. Idiom t-shirt. Is that what I said? Well, yeah. Idiom t-shirt. Okay. And there it is. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to place my dog picture. And where is he? 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 Oh, I'm going to place both one at a time. Place. Make sure link is checked. There it is. Very large file. So I'm going to have to resize it. There we go. That's going to be on one layer. And I'm in isolation mode, so I got to go ahead and double click that to get out of there. Add a new layer because I need another photo. Keep your layers separate. So I'm going to go to File, and I'm going to place my sun picture. There it is. And I'm going to place. Good. So I'm going to put the sun in the background, and I'm going to put the dog a little bit smaller. And you're going to try to utilize as much of the 10 inches as possible because this is going to go across a t-shirt. Okay, so it's going to fit well. Okay, I'm going to turn off the dog picture. I'll start with the sun. Remember, 3 to 6 pictures. So I'm going to go to Image, and I'll just start with 6 colors. And let's see what we got here. Now, I like it, actually, but I may not use all of it. So I'm going to expand it, and I'm going to turn it off. And now I'm going to go to the dog picture because I may have to alter that sun. Okay? And I'm going to try to incorporate these two. So I'm going to image trace, and I'll do 6 colors here. I may not use all 6, but I'll start with 6 and see where that gets me. Now, I forgot to expand that sun, and so I will at some point. And I'll just have to wait for this progress here. Okay, I paused there a little bit because it was taking a while. So now I got my dog. I already expanded it, don't forget. And I'm not going to need this background. So I'm going to take my white arrow and I'm just going to eliminate the background from this dog. And you notice this part right here I need to try to get rid of. So I'm going to just take this right here, get rid of this greenish color, and right here, and let's see, move this out of the way, get rid of here. Oops. Alright, I don't want to remove that, so let's try that, maybe that, and let's see, maybe that. Okay, you just got to sort of play around with this. Don't forget you got the undo. Now I'm going to take my pencil here and see if I can get rid of that somehow. Let's see. Select it first, maybe take my pencil and draw that out. See how I did that? And let's see, take my pencil, draw right over it, and that seemed to do the trick. Did it? Yeah, let's try it again. Okay. Let's see. You just have to sort of play around with it. Another thing I could do is just take my eraser. Even better. Okay. Maybe take my eraser down here. Just be careful. Got to know how to draw for you to do this. Okay. Okay, so there's my hot sun. Beautiful. And good thing I got this on 2 layers. Take my black arrow and play around with this. Okay. Now, I did not I did expand this. I wasn't sure if I did. So I'm going to turn off my dog here. I don't want it to come into contact. And let's see what I can do here. So I'm going to delete the road. I don't need the road. So I'm just going to delete some of these things. And maybe the ground. Just need this to come across as a hot sun. And let's see. Good. Now I'm going to actually move this one down. So I'm going to take this path, move it downward. Maybe, let's see, white arrow. Don't forget your white arrow and then the black arrow. Do I even want these? Let's see. Now if I bring my dog back in, I'm going to go ahead and bring that back up. And then bring my dog up. Good. I think I'll get rid of this bottom path. Alright, so you can see I'm doing it for the very first time right here. Okay, next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to color my dog. Now, dog has to be the part of the color scheme, right? So I'm going to open up my layers. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and color this. And so I need to take my arrow Go up to select, same, fill color. So it's dark there, so I'm going to go ahead and use my eyedropper and sample the red. Looks good. I guess apparently that was the only one. Now I did eliminate this, so this is the same color, I believe. So I'm going to take this then, select, same, let's try that again. Same fill color. And let's try that one. Okay, let's see how that looks. Okay. And let me try red. Same. Oh, I'm going too fast here, so I'm getting a little bit out of control. So let's see, I got my swatches palette. Red. That looks pretty good, I think. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to eliminate these two. I'm also going to take my eraser and I'm going to create sort of a circular effect. So I'm going to just sort of erase around it. And be careful doing that if you choose to do something similar. But, you know, it's up to you how you want this to look. And then from here, I'm going to get my type on a path. So I'm going to take my pen tool, and first I'm going to take the fill and the stroke out, and I'm just going to bring it around. Hold down Option, and so I'm going to get this sort of arcing effect. And hold down Command or Control and shorten this up. Now you could just take a circle and do it like this, bring the stroke off, but I took my pen tool and that's how I'm going to do it, and I'm going to go ahead and type right there. Oh, I don't think that did it, so let's see, right here, there we go. Dog Days of Summer. So I'm going to select this, and I'm going to choose a font size. I'm going to be right back. So I resized this, and now I held down Command, and I get this little, let's see, where is it? Undo. So if you hold down Command, you can grab, hold, and type it in. Okay? I'm going to put a stroke on this, maybe a black stroke. Punch it up a little bit. Looks good. And that should do it. So I'm going to save this. Save it on the desktop. And I'm not going to save it as JPEG yet because I got to bring it into Photoshop. So I'm going to show you how to do that. Okay, so I got to work fast. So I got this guy here, and we're going to copy image, go into Photoshop, Command or Control N. You're going to go ahead and type in your first initial last name, call it T-shirt mockup. Mockup just means it basically just shows you the way it's going to look. Okay, and I'm going to paste. Now I'm going to go to File, Place, and I'm going to look for my Dog Day design. There it is. So I'm going to hit Place, and I'll do large thumbnail just so I can see it, and it looks good. Bounding box is good. Click OK. And let's see, I'm going to give it, remember to hold down Shift, and I'm going to hold down Alt also just to keep it centered. And just put it where you think it should look good. Okay? Now, to make it look even more realistic, we're going to go ahead and we're going to drop this down to multiply. See? You see how the wrinkles come through? Maybe even linear burn. Color burn doesn't work. So linear burn or multiply will work. And then you're going to save this as a JPEG. You're going to save the Illustrator file as a JPEG. And that's it, folks. Hope that helps. Hope it works. Have fun and good luck.